What's poppin', people? We're back. For a lot of you, that was like just a couple minutes of just me setting up the stream. But yeah, no, this is legit. This is actually real. This is 100% real. We have the trailer pulled up right now. What I'll actually do real quick. How we're gonna do this? I'm actually gonna put this on the actual main gameplay screen. Nothing there. I'm gonna let this rock by itself. And then we'll go over and we'll put it on the just chatting screen and everything too. So y'all get an actual full screened version of it, and then you actually get a just chatting version. I know. So, just saw Nick. You gotta not miss streams, girl. That's what happens. I'm kidding. I hope you had a good family time. But still, this is what happens. This is no joke. This is actually real. This is 100% real. It actually caught me severely off guard as well when I saw it. So this is going to be a brand new game. Hang on, let me turn off the winning. I put on the superior music for TDB3, the winning soundtrack specifically for this moment. Sorry that if I'm not getting right away to the hellos and everything. I'm very excited. I know a lot of you are too. You want to see the trailer once again. Some of you for the first time. This is legit. Let's transfer over. So we'll do this right here on the main screen so y'all can see. The game is called Dynasty Warriors Origins. At the very first spot of it, I was like, it looks like, I thought it was about to be a mobile game or something. I was like, oh, here we fucking go again. No, this is going to be a game that comes out for the PS5, the Series X and S, and then PC as well. Very excited to show this. But yeah, hello everybody. Hope you're all doing good. I'm sorry that we can't get right into hellos and saying hello to everybody. A lot of you poured in to see this monumentous moment because it's been a very long time coming since we've got to see one. I got to make sure it's also not muted. That would be very embarrassing. So I'm going to let this rock. I'm going to let this play, and we'll go from there. If it ends up lagging, I'll lower the, because that's 4K right now. So if it does end up lagging, I'll lower the quality and we go to 1080p instead. Let's do it, dude. Let's go. Let's begin. I'll be quiet for this one so y'all can see it in action, and then we'll go over it more as time goes on. I'm hype.
Soldiers and officials alike oppress the people for personal gain, and the people must turn to thievery for food. Perhaps this is heaven's way of lamenting the state of the land. Men are powerless at the feet of the divine. But even so, someone must act.
All right. Holy shit, dude. Holy crap. That looked insane. I was not expecting to, because there were rumors that we were supposed to get a new Dynasty Warriors game with this state of play. I had absolutely no damn idea that it was supposed to be, it was supposed to be like a brand new, like, I don't know if this is a spin-off. I don't know if this is like legitimately what they're doing. I'll put it on loop so people can see it over and over again. I really don't know. I don't know what this is entailing for us in the future and everything, but it's real. We actually are getting like a brand new Dynasty Warriors game. It looks like it's going to be focused on a character that you yourself can make as well. Also, the amount of soldiers on screen looks insane. Can we talk about it? Did everyone see the amount of fucking, like, this is legitimate. It looks like you're going to be able to use some strategy, because I saw earlier on in this thing that you're going to be able to use like archers right here where you can have people shoot. Look at the amount of soldiers on screen. Like, what? That's absolutely insane. Oh, the punches and everything too. Wait a minute. So yeah, I don't know what this combat's supposed to be like. Look at the soldiers pouring in. Wait, hold on a minute. Was that supposed to be Cao Cao? Because I think I saw Cao Cao. Hold on. This is where we're going to be like kind of digesting this shit a little bit. Because was that Cao Cao it showed? I think that was a close-up of Cao Cao. Bro, why is he putting fucking mittens on him there? I think it's around here. Hold on. Let's make sure I actually get a shot of... I think that's Cao Cao. See, oh, that is Cao Cao. I think this right here is Cao Cao. Are we getting... I didn't see his goatee, though. Are we about to get... Is bro about to be young looking? Oh my god, is this Cao Cao? Bro, why does he look like... He looks like a young Lu Bu in, it's Cao Cao's outfit. That's crazy. And yeah, no, looking at the combat and everything too, it looks so wild. So we're going to be getting, I guess we're going to be getting age progression in this game. I'm guessing this is a young Cao Cao. I don't know how young he was when he first started off. With like, I'm guessing this is around the with the snow and everything. I'm assuming this is Hulao Gate here. But like, this is crazy to me. A young looking Cao Cao, I'm assuming. Not too busy of a design either. It looks about, I don't remember how he looks in 9. Sorry to say, I don't remember how he looks in 9. I don't know how like similar these designs are going to be and everything like that, but no, this looks good. Looks pretty normal and basic. Not basic, I'm sorry, more simplistic, but in a good way. But yeah, no, this looks good. I can see that they're using a lot of the, which is fine. It looks like they're reusing a lot of the soldier designs, I think, from the other stuff. I'll just keep letting it play. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. I forgot about that shot. Hang on. Bro got mulled over. Holy shit. All right, so this is Lu Bu, obviously. Oh yeah, no, this looks like a new look for him too. Yeah, okay, so these are brand new design. They redesigned all the characters again, I'm assuming. So here's a shot of Lu Bu. It's not a great shot. Trying to like get as good of a shot as possible. It looks like the same, looks like they're still using like a lot of the same face models, but they updated the armors and everything, which is fine. Because I thought he looked a little chubby in 9. That's the only reason I'm saying it. Here's a little bit of a better shot, I guess, but can't get a great looking shot of him here. What do you mean? His face looks great. Cao Cao's, it looks amazing. Are you kidding me, dude? It's a little weird. It honestly looks like just a young Lu Bu's face. I'm not even gonna lie. And I also do have the site open. I don't know if they showed anything new, anything interesting or crazy with the website. We'll check that out in a second. I do have it open. But yeah, you can see him just like mowing through a bunch of enemies. I'm really curious how they're going about this like new, because this looks very new combat style type thing going on right now. I'm not entirely sure how they're going to be going about it. He was about 19 or 20 when he began. Okay, that makes sense then. Okay. So with his face looking the way it does, it looks like it should, the way it should. Okay, that's about right then. Okay. I will keep letting it play. Yeah, no, and obviously you're able to use different weapons for your character, so obviously that means the weapon swap system is still a thing. I'm personally okay with that, unless it just means specifically for like your character. I'm gonna assume that this is going to be something that you can do for where you can update and change your character and everything as well. I'm hoping at least. I'm hoping that's the case at least. Let's let me look over here, because this is the actual website for it and everything too. I don't know if they've actually shown everything yet. I'm assuming this is going to be where they start giving like all the details. I'll be bookmarking this, and it's going to be coming out in 2025. I'm hoping that this is the biggest reason why they've waited this long with like a full-fledged game release. Maybe Dynasty Warriors 9 was the precursor for something much bigger, which is this. I'm hoping, because this looks absolutely bonkers right now. Look how we got to go back to this. Look how many goddamn soldiers there are on screen. I'm gonna probably just go ahead and do this instead. I'm gonna leave it like this, but I'm gonna try to like crop it a bit so I can make this easier on myself. But, like, the amount of soldiers that's on screen now, I can completely understand if this is the case as to why it's gonna be only on new gen consoles and PC, because this looks leagues bigger than anything I've really seen them do, minus DW9 itself. This looks way bigger. It feels like they took notes off of like, because from what I saw with those like the specific attacks and everything they did, and don't worry, I'll fix up the sizing of it and everything. I'm just making this easier on myself. But it looks a lot. It looks really nice. Visually, this looks really good. Just from the shots that they're showing. Obviously, there could still be some things here and there that, like, aren't super great when we actually, like, maybe get the game itself. I'm not entirely sure yet. That shot of Cao Cao is still bonkers to me. That's crazy. Yeah, no, definitely some Team Ninja notes here for sure. I completely agree with that. That shot right there with your character as well looks great. That's my biggest gripe right now. I'm assuming it will be you able to make your own character. That's my biggest thing. One of the things that I always wanted, that I always brought up, it's weird that it keeps doing that though. That's very weird. I'll refresh it and see if that helps. I don't know why it keeps doing that. Keep seeing all my recommended shit. Don't judge me. But yeah, no, it's very very peculiar to see just like a new story told this way, I guess, with like what I would kind of hope that they would do, depending on like how big the battlefields are and everything. I wouldn't mind if they took a step up from or took notes from also Samurai Warriors in that regard too. Oh, sorry, I didn't realize it's also like blocking the subtitles. I'll fix that too. But it looks like it's all. I really hope that it would take notes. Like maybe in this type of thing, this is a kind of a wish list thing idea that I would love to see with this game. Is that I really hope that we're able to not only be able to pick our character, and this is probably something that I don't see happening, but it would be really, really convenient and really nice and really cool if we were able to not only play as our character, but be able to play as like the Musou characters. The only vibe I'm getting from that is the shot with Cao Cao, but a lot of this looks like this looks very like similar from like, obviously you get the Dynasty Warriors feel, you get that 1 versus 1,000 or million at this point. It feels like holy shit, this looks insane. You get like that 1 versus 1,000 feel, but let's go with that one, the 1 versus 1,000 feel and everything like that. It also has like the moments where you can like have yourself go after order like archers and everything as well, which looks insane. And then there's also just like the moves that you're seeing as well that look like they're taken from Wolong, like the part where he's like punching the shit out of somebody. Like that also looks really cool because it looks like we'll be getting some gauntlets as well, like some good punchy type moveset gauntlets and everything too. Looks really cool. Maybe character skins for the player character, like in Neo 1. That's a possibility too. You might just be able to change your outfit and stuff too. I'm kind of hoping that's more than just that. Like obviously I'm assuming you'll be able to play with like all the characters. I'm assuming there will be a free mode for this stuff. If not, that'll be really disappointing. But I will say there was one thing I did a video like years ago. There was a video that I did that was something I would really love to see for Dynasty Warriors, and it's just being able to see the story told like this with your own character, with its own new fresh character. You get like right there, look at that punching, Jesus. Bro, put the fucking hands on him. I love it. Right there too. That looks like something as well. I'm gonna go out on a limb and assume that's supposed to actually be Cao Cao though. You might be able to just get the outfits and everything too from them, but like it looks like obviously you'll be able to use different movesets. As you can see here, he's using, I think, Lu Bu's halberd. I think that was Lu Bu's halberd. One of the shots I thought I saw him use it. But again, well, it'll be playing while we're talking anyway, but there's just been so much like going on with this whole trailer already. And the greatest thing too, it wasn't just some regular old teaser trailer. They actually showed some actual like gameplay of it too, which made me really happy. Okay, I'm guessing this whole like thing here was with like what, Yuan Shao and stuff too. I couldn't tell. And I'm guessing those are like yellow turban people and everything too. So obviously, so far it looks like they've only shown, for what I see, is the yellow turbans and the and Hulao Gate so far, I think. Gotta pre-order this game. So far, I mean, it's off of one trailer, so I'm not gonna jump the gun too bad, but this already has really piqued my interest more than recent Warriors games have. I have not been this interested in a Warriors game since probably Dynasty Warriors 9. I'll at least say it. I know it didn't perform too well, but like at the end of the day though, it's still like got a lot of people interested in seeing. Yeah, no, we haven't seen Poster Boy yet. That's very shocking. We have not seen the Poster Boy yet. And like that's the only bit of gameplay that I'm assuming you see right there, with Cao Cao, which makes me wonder if he could still play as the other characters. There's Guan Yu right there. It's a shot of him, the back of him at least. You know, there's like, even just from these few shots here, like you could still kind of like get a little bit of what we could be looking forward to. Like already just the biggest thing for me, and I completely understand some people's gripes with not probably being able to play this if you have like older gen consoles. I totally get it, and I'm not going to rip on you for it. I'm not going to be that asshole. It's like, just get the new consoles. I'm not going to say that. I mean, hey, if some of you want to be able to play it on PC, you can still do that too, which is great. Like, look at these cutscenes. I don't think we got any like really great looking like pre-rendered cutscenes or anything like that in 9. it looks like they took a lot from 9, in my personal view. It looks like they took a lot from 9. And, like, it looks like Wolong too, from, like, how the combat looks. And it looks like, obviously, from the 9's combat as well. I'm assuming, I'm pretty sure a lot of us had a lot of thoughts that they were probably going to do that. Maybe even some Blade Storm stuff with, like, some of the tactics and everything that you're going to be doing as well, with being able to order soldiers to do stuff. But, like, look at how much is, like, on screen. Look how amazing the visuals look and everything too. I don't know if it was due to okay, well, 9 came out during the PS4. Yeah, the PS4 and Series X was not a thing yet. But, like, graphically, this looks this is probably one of the best looking, like, Warriors games I've ever seen. This looks really good. What if our character is meant to be a stand-in for Zhao Yun? Oh, I would hope not. I'm assuming Zhao Yun would still be in it. That'd be very weird if they actually decided not to put Zhao Yun in the game. I would definitely I would definitely say that this is we're still gonna get Zhao Yun at some point. They're just not showing him right now, which is kind of shocking if you think about it. Yeah, no, honestly, I completely agree. I don't know how they're gonna go about this. Yeah, Guan Yu's a given. I'm assuming we'll see the 3 brothers. We'll see Cao Cao. We'll see quite a few people. Oh, the music stopped. My bad. We'll see quite a few people. So I don't know if we'll be seeing. This looks like a whole new take on Dynasty Warriors in general. I don't know how far into the story. Like right there. Hang on. Where's that shot again? Sorry. Hang on. There was a shot that just like caught my eye, and it looked like. So you could see that your character right there is holding Zhao Yun's spear from the looks of it, because it's got the blue ribbon thingy. I'm sorry if I keep butchering the name of that. I'm always not 100% sure what specifically that one is. But, like, it does look like Zhao Yun's weapons in the game. Here, I'm going to put my shuffle my playlist of Dynasty Warriors sounds soundtrack. Okay. But, I'm gonna go out on a limb and say he's most like, these are, if anything, these could potentially just be, this could also be teasing the weapons as well that you're getting. Like, obviously, we already saw Guan Yu, so that might obviously be a given. You also saw, like, obviously, using the sword is a given as well. You can't really say too much with that one. This looks like that looked like a weak version of a Guan Yu's weapon from the looks of it. Because it looked like it was still a crescent blade and everything as well, so. And, like, a lot of those, like, spear movesets look very Zhao Yun-esque. But yeah, I'm gonna go out on a limb and say we're not gonna get all of our characters back in this game for some. If we do, mind-blowing. But I really don't think we are going to be doing that. I think they're actually going with. I think 9 was just a. This might have been what they were actually trying to go for the whole time. I'm not entirely sure. I'm not gonna speak for them or anything, but this could be like legit what they were trying to do this entire time. If we could actually get a 4-player co-op of this, or even a 3-player co-op like they do for Neo and Wolong, I'm down for it. One thing that I always was upset about is that you have the lack of online. Obviously, with a lot of the recent games, at least with like, actually mostly with 9 Empires. I think that was the only one, to be fair, so I can't really say that. I think 9 Empires was the big letdown for me with not having any co-op and everything. I don't know what other Warriors game didn't have like online co-op and everything, but yeah, no, the generic goon models also look very improved. Yeah, some of these are also, I'm assuming, pre-rendered scenes, or this is actually just gameplay that just looks that damn good. And from how I'm looking, at least with the gameplay right now, it doesn't look like it's hurting on the frame rate or anything right now. Again, this could just be the proper shots to just be able to see, like, you know, the best of it. There might be some drops here and there and everything, like, when you play the game. But that right there has got me, like, just that one shot right there of him doing those punches really makes me think that, like, they're maybe trying to do a mixture of, like, maybe Dynasty Warriors 9 and Wolong combat. Because that just looks very crazy. Can't wait to see the big dong. What if they actually make him look like Wolong Dongjua? I'd be perfectly fine with that. I would love that. The biggest things that I know that they need to keep, that they would need to put in this game, I'm assuming we're going to be getting it based off of the character that they keep showing you over and over again, is a character creator. Hopefully it's good. Hopefully it's definitely way better than it was in... I would like it to be as good if... No, I would like it to be better than Wolong's. Wolong's was already great. Neo's was really good too. Obviously, Neo was like the starter for that type of character creator. And then we got, what was it? What was next? Dynasty Warriors 9, I think. And then we got Wolong. Dynasty Warriors 9 Empires was definitely missing features from it, which hurt it a lot. And then the outfit thing was also really bad. I'm hoping you'll be able to change the outfit of your character too. That would be great. I'm hoping that they give you, if they're gonna take out a lot of characters and make it to where you're mostly playing with this character, they got to make it to where it has more than just one outfit, more than just you being able to use multiple weapons. Using multiple weapons is a big thing, though. Of course, I definitely like the fact that you can use multiple weapons in this game. But one thing right there, obviously you'll be able to see you're using multiple weapons here and everything, which is great. I'm happy with that. And I'm seeing a lot of the same animations from the Dynasty Warriors 9 combat. As long as they spruce it up, as long as they're sprucing it up, I'm perfectly fine with that. Yeah, I'm hoping this will be CAC. I'm liking the freedom of being able to pick the weapon still. I'm very glad they kept that in. Especially since you're probably going to be using this character throughout the entirety of the game, most likely. What would be great, though, if you can change between characters, I would really love it if you could change between the characters, so you're not just playing as the same character over and over again. I know that the big leading factor there is being able to change your weapon whenever you want, but at the same time, I would still love it if they would make it to where you could still, like, maybe play as, like, for instance, when they showed the shot of you and Guan Yu, you could play as, like, maybe Guan Yu during that battle of Sishui Gate, or just Hulao Gate in general, and also show, like, be allowed to also, like, switch back and forth between him and your own character. Yeah, no, I definitely think they're reducing the roster. I honestly don't know if they're going to go the whole way to the end. I feel like they won't. If they do, I'm okay with it, but it kind of worries me a little bit because I'm like, okay, if they're doing that and potentially getting rid of a lot of people, just how much are we going to have? I'd be fine if they want to stop at a particular spot. I don't know. I don't personally know what the sweet spot would be. Maybe it would probably be, what? Shirby? Maybe? Is that a good one to say? Unless they just, like... Unless they go the Wolong way where they stop at Guandu. They stopped at Guandu during Wolong as well. But... I don't know where they would stop all this stuff. I'm wondering as well if they're actually, like, going to be doing, like, open world completely. Or if these are just colossally gigantic battlefields that things like the PC, the PS5, and the Series X can actually handle. Because I know that they mentioned that they wouldn't really be going back to open world unless it was for, like, a side project. So this also makes me wonder if this is supposed to just be a side project, because so far from what we saw, they have new designs. The combat's looking very different or improved upon from 9, and even take some hints off of Wolong. I don't know, that voice, I know someone mentioned it as well early back with the voice acting. It did sound like that was a voice that I was familiar with. So maybe they're having more well-known voice actors that are good this time around. I don't know. I'll have to wait and see what happens. Yeah, I need to see the Sun family too. If this is in fact supposed to be just a full-fledged Dynasty Warriors game, obviously it says Dynasty Warriors, but you just let me cook for a second here. If this is supposed to be a full-fledged fucking Dynasty Warriors game and we do not see Sun So with his goddamn tonfas, I'm gonna flip my goddamn desk. I'm going to Koei Tecmo headquarters and I'm gonna flip their desks. You're sweating right now, aren't you, KT? You're sweating. Omega Force, sweating. Better be. Better put the damn tonfas or some type of punchy moveset in there too. I would really like that. Yo, no, this is only just the reveal trailer of the game. There's still so much we need to see. So there's still so much we need to see with this game. They've shown off, like, what, a few characters that we know for sure. I'm assuming one of the people in that War Council room was probably Yuan Shao, most likely. Obviously we saw Guan Yu's back. We saw Lu Bu, the kind of a blurry effect because he had the red menacing aura that he always does. We saw probably most likely a young Cao Cao. We obviously have this character here. Yeah, I'm assuming this War Council room. I'm assuming that right there, maybe. That might... It might not be. I'm assuming. Dude, look at these cutscenes! Look at this! I can't tell if that's in-game or not. This shot right here is legit got me, like, hyped. Look at this! Look how good this looks! Bro, I could never see something good looking like this in Dynasty Warriors 9. Not a shot! And just for generics, too! It's crazy. The fire in the back, the fire effect, the soldiers. This looks so good. Just from looking, I'm hyped just off of looking of generics. That's crazy. This is probably one of the things, though, that this game would have definitely benefited with just doing new gen consoles. Personally, again, hot take. I'm so sorry for people who do not have the new gen consoles. I'm so sorry. I'm not trying to rub it on you guys. But I'm really glad that they did this, because this could have been what Dynasty Warriors 9 looked. Granted, Dynasty Warriors 9 was not out yet, so I'm not giving them that. But this is what Dynasty Warriors 9 could have looked like if they waited. Not even lying. I'm not upset that they didn't wait or anything, but, like, look at this. Just specifically, just from seeing a cutscene with generics, soldiers. they look great. It looks great. This is what I really feel like if they wanted to make it look visually good. And again, I'm not the biggest guy when it comes to like caring about visuals, but if they wanted to make the game look good while also showing, we'll get to that. Let's continue it, and I'll pause again in just a minute. Yeah, no, all the cutscenes look great. Okay, it looks really phenomenal, like on a visual standpoint. Like look at just the biggest thing that's coming up right now is when we actually get to the gameplay, which we've seen 1,000 times, but I'm going to mention it one more time. The amount of goddamn soldiers that are in this fucking battlefield. If you wanted to see a full-fledged, if you wanted to see Omega Force, I'm not even trying to like slap their ass and say good job, because we don't know anything outside of this yet, but so far the reveal trailer looks amazing. But if you're going off of this, look at the soldiers in the back, look at the soldiers surrounding you. You got a fuck ton of people. Also, who's that on the, oh wait, is that Chung Poo? On the left? Is that Chung Poo right here? I know it's a little hard to see, I'm sorry. This one right here. That is Chung Poo. Bro is still in the game. I thought he would have been fucking out of the game. I was so sad. Oh yeah, I'm wondering how PC people are gonna do this. I'm not playing this on PC. I'm playing this on PS5. I'm definitely getting this on PS5. There's no fucking shot I can play this on my PC while also streaming it. Oh, can we see him around 45 seconds? All right, we'll take a gander at that too. Yeah, no, if you guys see something, I'm sorry I was missing the chat a lot. A lot of you poured in. Hey, by the way, appreciate you. I'm trying to look at the chat and also do this stuff at the same time. A lot of you have been flooding the chat. Appreciate y'all. Appreciate the hype. Love y'all very much. Bro, I'm just hyped. I'm hyped that you're all hyped. I'm hyped as fuck as well. Hello to anybody that I missed. I want to just say real quick, hello to everybody that I missed. But there's just so much to digest. Cause we finally have something to talk about, dude. We don't have to keep worrying about talking about the same things over and over again. Like, oh, what this game could have, like what Dynasty Warriors 9 could have been. What Dynasty Warriors 9 Empires could have been. What Samurai Warriors 5 could have been. Like, we actually have something that we can now talk about and be like, oh shit, is this what Dynasty Warriors 9 could have been? Which would have been insane. But yeah, again, it's only the first trailer. We're not going to be like, oh, this is already leagues better than so-and-so and so-and-so. This game could be utter trash for all I know. It looks fantastic. So far, everything looks amazing. But we don't know yet. So I'm still optimistic, but cautiously optimistic. I'm more optimistic at the fact that we're getting it on new-gen consoles and also PC as well. But like, I'm more optimistic on that fact that we're getting it on these new-gen consoles because I really feel like these games, like a game like this, a game like Dynasty Warriors 9 that runs like garbage, I'm not gonna lie, on like older consoles, it runs good on like PS5 and stuff, Dynasty Warriors 9. But this is honestly showing like what the PS5 and the Series X are capable of. We're finally being able to get a Warriors game that has that hardware that can handle this stuff. And so far, just based off of what we're looking at right here, it looks insane. Just this shot alone looks wild. Oh, that was a good transition, actually. I didn't even notice that. Oh, yeah, my bad. Someone said 45 seconds, right? All right, someone said they saw potentially Zhong Liao at 45 seconds. I'm looking. Oh, yeah, there he is in the back. Zhong Liao as well confirmed. That's got to be him, right? I'm assuming that's him. Yeah, no, that's got to be him. That's got to be Zhong Liao. That has to be Zhong Liao. That has to be, right? Okay, still got the, and honestly, I'm okay with him having this weapon. This has become just as iconic, if not more iconic, because he's had these weapons since 6. So I'm fine with it. Honestly, if I saw him have a similar weapon to go on you, I would have sweat a little bit. I'm not gonna lie. All right, like I said, keep your eyes peeled in case you see anybody else. Yeah, he's dual wielding. He's dual wielding. All right, anybody here that we can see? I don't think we do. These are just regular soldiers. Are we beating up Shu guys? Oh, and Wu. Okay. So, okay, based off of that alone right there, when you're fighting, obviously this would have went after the what a fucking shot. I did not mean to do that. Bro is getting his ass up. This looks more just like a more cleaner version of the Dynasty Warriors 9 generic officers as well. But yeah, like right here, obviously Looks like you're fighting. It looks like you're beating up Shu in the damn Peach Garden. This is like when they're just having their moment in the Peach Garden. You're like, let's fucking kill them before they make their their sworn oath. Opposite. And these guys are wearing red, so I imagine that means we will be fighting Wu. Actually, wait. If that's the case, can we see any Wu guys during this one? Hold on. Is there any other Wu guys that we might potentially see in these shots? Does not look like it. It looks like we're just juggling through a bunch of dudes right now. This is him just beating up a regular. So that shot right there of him punching the dude, this definitely looks like it's taken out of Wolong's playbook here. I really feel like they've taken a shot out of both Dynasty Warriors 9's combat and spruced it up, and then also included Wolong's combo and stuff in it too. Because this looks like something that you would do when you like stun somebody or like their gauge is completely emptied, like in Wolong. And then you could do like some really strong like attack, like I don't know what they call it in those games, but like a strong power strike where you do like a more cinematic type attack. For instance, with him, he's beating the shit out of him. Bro just punching the absolute hell out of this dude. Like right there. Based off of the dude, this looks good even in the fucking rain. Wait a minute, I didn't even notice that shit. Wait a minute. That fucking castle just, damn! Dude, I'm so happy we also get fucking gauntlets. Yeah, this is the new Dynasty Warriors game. It's Dynasty Warriors Origin. Again, don't know if this is supposed to be Dynasty Warriors 10 or not. Or is this some spin-off title? I don't know. But still, this looks insane so far. So far it looks, this is some of the craziest like looking like opening like first trailer gameplay I've seen. Obviously the I mean just small little thing here. Obviously the horses are the same. The castle walls look way bigger too. Yeah, castle getting destroyed is an amazing look here. So like even like some scripted destructible environments and stuff from the looks of it looks really dope. This shot alone just looks so cool. You can see the amount of soldiers just running in with you during this whole thing as the castle's being destroyed. That looks so crazy. There's Lu Bu again. If you want to check him out real quick, I'll try to get a good shot on him. There's young Cao Cao again. Here comes Lu Bu. So obviously, of course. Okay, so yeah, the horses look exactly the same from Dynasty Warriors 9, which again, I'm not complaining about. I actually really do like I actually always liked Red Hair's more simplistic designs. I know there's some people who liked him from, what was it, 7 and 8? Where he had the more, like, demonic look and everything like that. But these, I like this design of Red Hair. It looks good. And you can sort of see Lu Bu. He does have an updated armor. Obviously, it looks like the model itself looks exactly the same as 9's. Just upscaled, probably. And he just has, like, a new updated armor set, which looks pretty okay from the looks of it. I think it probably looks better than I'm not giving it credit for, but it's hard to see. I'll try and get it again on the roundabout, but... And there's obviously Guan Yu right there in the back, too, that you can see. Yo, what's up, Tori? Welcome up. You're doing good. No, and the Siege stuff looks really, like, actually interesting this time around. Lu Bu looks more DDB 3 through 5 era? Okay. Lu Bu 10 animation. Who's that on the right? Where? Oh, yeah, there's a dude with an axe on the right side. On the far right side. I don't know if you can see it. Like, right here. I don't know. The design looks relatively normal. I'm not sure. I know the biggest eye catcher here is Guan Yu for me, personally. Bro, if they actually have Liao Hua in this goddamn game, I will... You know. You know. My most asked generic to be playable. Yeah, it most likely might just be a generic. Obviously, the generics still use the officer moveset, so it could just be that, him just using the twin axes and everything. I'm not entirely sure yet. It could, I don't know if that's, it could be a great axe too. But no, he's also wearing green, so I don't think it's Xu Huang because he's wearing green. So I'm personally not entirely convinced that the fact that is supposed to be that's supposed to be Xu Huang at all. But, yeah, no, I mean, I'll try to see if I can zoom in a little bit more for Guan Yu. I don't know how far this thing goes. All right, right about here? Oh, too far. Yeah, won't really be able to get, like, the best shot of Guan Yu. Oh, wait, he doesn't have an actual, like, turban on his head anymore. His is, like, something around the back of his head. Do you see this? You can actually see his hair on the top. Yeah, no, he's got, okay. So it looks relatively similar to his 9 design. But they updated the top of his head. Look at the top of his head! Oh, if they bring Zotsei back, please make it more interesting of a character. He was so fucking bad as a character. I did not care for him. Yeah, he's got like this, he's definitely got a different like head look. I don't know how his green. I know in the older games they called him Blue Dragon. Did you ever play Samurai Warriors Chronicles series? No, I did not actually. Yeah, no, this seems very Wolong, but Dynasty Warriors, yeah. Yeah, for the most part, he looks about the same from his Dynasty Warriors 9 look. I don't think they were going to go super crazy with the designs. But, I mean, it looks like they've tried to make some different tweaks to him. Because, again, his head, he's not covered up from his head anymore. So, that's at least different. So, yeah, no, there's a lot of people I would love to see, like, changed up here. This looks crazy. And the face model for your character, your custom character, are maybe not the most appealing shot. But even this right here just looks relatively good. This is easily this is definitely an upgrade from even like the Dynasty Warriors 9 Empires character models from your custom characters, because they looked good, but they didn't look like Wolong good or even Neo good in my personal opinion. What's up, Blazer Breaker? Welcome, hope you're doing good. I would say they didn't even look that good. Just joined the party, Empire trailer when. Let's at least wait and see how this game turns out, and then we'll worry about an Empires game after that. To be fair, the most recent one that we got was Dynasty Warriors 9 Empires, which, you know, it turned out alright. But yeah, no, even I'm assuming this will be a custom character, but like, even just going off of this look alone, it looks good. It looks way better than the 9 Empire ones did. I think one of the big lagging reasons why they didn't look as good. And again, I'm not usually someone who cares too much about the whole visual thing, but it is definitely something that needs to be brought up. It was also being used, it was mostly just being used for like also PS4 and Xbox One still. So obviously they wouldn't be able to make the visuals as good while also making the combat and all the soldiers and the environments more lush and beautiful. Really goes to show what a PlayStation 5 and a Series X can do. It's crazy. Like this alone. And it doesn't make the face too detailed. It just makes it look good. I don't care for faces looking super crazily detailed, because when they try to go into something like that, I don't really feel like that's necessary personally. But that alone, the models still look really good. It doesn't have an insane amount of crazy textures on them. Like, you don't really see too many crazy textures on him. He looks great. The face model and everything, I think it looks great. I don't know what particularly is going on here. I can't tell if this is, because now that I'm looking at it, I see a dude decked in yellow armor. There's a dude over here just vibing as well, just kind of looking away. This looks like the generic designs of yeah, so it looks like they only got like slight tweaks to these designs for the generic officers, which I'm okay with. I never really cared. Like I like, if they wanted to at least give some small tweaks, I'm fine with that. Yeah, no, I'm gonna say it too. Good, that's a very good point. Don't hold your breath with a lot of your waifus or husbandos coming back. I don't personally think that it's going to happen. Like I said, I would be pleasantly surprised, but I don't see it happening. Another thing that I'll at least give them credit for is that it definitely looks like they're still trying in for their new combat of Dynasty Warriors 9. I'm going to give them credit for it. I'll give them this game to see like if this is actually going to be a good combat. If it ain't, something might need to change. But so far, it looks cool. I need to see more in-depth gameplay of the movesets and everything too. But yeah. I wonder if Yuan-Shu will stay as unique. Oh, I don't know. I'm assuming, I get the feeling for me personally, if they want to try to make it more in depth with its like if the generation of Chur-B and underneath that, or the yellow turban to Chur-B, I'd be perfectly okay with them stopping at Chur-B personally, and then maybe the next game that they can give us is like kind of like what they did with the Oda. Maybe they took notes from that as well. They with the whole thing for Samurai Warriors 5, they gave us the Oda, and then they stopped after Yamazaki. And then I'm assuming like Samurai Warriors 6 would be obviously everything after Yamazaki. They'd probably just replay Yamazaki personally, maybe give us some little small things of the Oda still, but mostly focus on the Hideyoshi campaign and everything like that. That's how I would personally see it. Or maybe goes all the way to Sekigahara or even Osaka Castle, I'm not sure. But even still, I'd be personally very okay if what they want to do is focus on the era of just the Yellow Turban Rebellion all the way to Chur-B, and then they focus on the other stuff later. That can give the other characters from that one so much more attention. They can actually make more characters for that game as well. Personally, they can keep the character. They can potentially keep the characters that they put in this game. We might even get some new characters. I'm assuming it's a Dynasty Warriors game. We're always most likely getting a new character. If we don't, and they just focus on the characters that we have from the older games and just worry about those characters in that era. Again, from like Yellow Turban to Cherubi or something like that. I don't know how far they go, or maybe even Guandu. I don't know. I don't know how far in they're going to be going with it. It's still too soon to say, but I'd be fine with that. I'd be fine if they just worry about. I'd be fine if they just worry about just that particular timeline. And if it ends up going good, they could be like, okay, let's go make another game, make it even more fresher than this one is, and then we can go ahead and make from Cherubi maybe all the way to Wuzhong Plains or somewhere even further back there as well. It's possible. But so far, if they kind of go like that route that they did with Wolong and even Samurai Warriors with just focusing on the Oda era, I'd be personally very okay with that. Not to mention as well, I know a lot of people's like favorites are around during the early era of the Yellow Turban and Cherubi. I'm sure this one would pique a lot of interest for even like older fans as well, because if they go all the way to Wuzhong Plains, sure. Because again, I don't know how far in they're going to be going with this stuff. And you know, I don't even know how the character, how your character themselves is also going to be going into these battles. This was one of the cool things, because this feels very, like, slightly Destiny mode-ish, in a way. Maybe you'll be able to play with, like, do a story mode for just the Shu faction, or play some of the stages, like, for the early stages. Be able to play, specifically Wei, and then Wu. What would be really dope, instead of only having one character, and this is just a wish list thing. We don't know what's going to happen, of course, so I'm not worried about it. Because it only says, like, a nameless hero. It's not saying heroes or anything like that. Potentially be able to make a character for each faction, like how I used to do for Dynasty Warriors at Empires. That'd be pretty cool. Have a character that's specific for Wei, Wu, and Shu. Because obviously they're going to focus mostly prioritizing the Three Kingdoms guys like they usually do. And then maybe for like DLC, they could focus on like the other characters, like an Extreme Legend expansion or something like that. I don't know. There's a lot of possibilities since they're going with something completely new and fresh with this. I'm just, my biggest happiness is that they really are focusing on the new gen consoles with this, because this is what we could have. This is legit like one of the coolest looking things visually. Not even talking about graphics. The amount of soldiers on screen, how your characters can still look. And how like the environment looks great, like the effects look great, but the amount of soldiers is the biggest thing for me. Look how many goddamn soldiers you can have on screen, spread out. You saw like a bunch of times with you just running in there by yourself, facing a lot of soldiers. You're running in there with a bunch of soldiers right there too. All of it just looks insane. I'd be pretty baffled if they didn't put Zhao Yun back in the game. I'd be pretty baffled. And who knows, like. This could have been like what they were trying to. Maybe this whole thing, like maybe they saw some things from Wolong. Maybe they saw some things from DW9 still that they wanted to keep. Maybe they'll even take some notes from SW, for all I know. Who knows? It's still too early to say. But this looks so cool. This looks so different, but it still looks like the same kind of thing that we love, which is just slashing through thousands of enemies. And the combat, at least from what we've seen so far, looks really cool. And the cutscenes look like they're getting they look so much more fluid with the character models and everything, even just the generics and everything too. Everything looks so much more fluid. Everything looks so much more nicer and smoother and cleaner and just higher resed and everything. It all just looks so gorgeous. All of this just looks great. And I can't even tell if half of the stuff is even in-game or if these are pre-rendered cutscenes, because they all look really good. I really can't tell. It looks so good. Wu Kang Rise Up. The main character's sword looks like a Sao P sword from Dynasty Warriors 9. You mean for 9 or 6? Because he had just a regular sword in 6. But an amazing moveset. This game better give me a choice. Yeah, I would like a choice as well. Just being able to play 3 different stories. Again, I don't know if they are. And even still, there was a time where I mentioned as well during one of my videos, way back when I was talking about future stuff, when they wanted to do it. What they could also do is just make it to where, and I've mentioned it a few times in recent stuff as well, make it to where your character basically just is kind of like a, I don't know, like some hired mercenary who he just goes out on his own, does his own thing. He only joins the armies that usually win. Or they could even have you in moments where you're specifically losing as well. Or maybe they'll let you just make the choice of who you join, depending on the thing. Maybe it could be branching paths. I don't know. There's a lot of like speculation that you can make just alone from this goddamn trailer. There's a lot of speculation you can make. And it's cool to speculate. None of this could even be right. But the cool thing is that it's fun to speculate. Sima family when? I don't know. We might get Sima Yi, but I don't know about the others. Dynasty Wars online would be great, but God knows if that's ever going to happen again. I'd say we wait and see how this game turns out. Maybe there's potential. If this game does well, if it performs well, if people love it enough, maybe we'll be able to get some more different like side content games, like more Empire-esque stuff. Maybe some other like tactical type games. Maybe the Extreme Legends stuff still and everything as well. Maybe an online game as well. I'm not sure, but I really feel like this game really is their because this is on new gen consoles. The reason I say that that's so important, they're literally able to put out the craziest shit that we've seen in this trailer so far. Not even just talking about visuals, the effects that you're seeing during the battle, the fast-paced combat, the possibilities of what you can do, what characters are still going to be in the game, and all that stuff. It really just depends. So like this is literally Omega Force and KT's biggest, and I really do mean it this time for sure. This is legit their biggest make or break. If this is supposed to be Dynasty Warriors 10, or if it's just supposed to be just some spin-off that just happens to have a lot going on with it, which looks like something more than just a freaking spin-off game, in my personal opinion, it really is the biggest make or break. No, it's on PC as well. It's on PS5, Series S and X, and then PC. Just no, not PS4 and no Xbox One. Which, if you're looking at this game, your PS4 and Xbox One would self-destruct with these games. Because they went crazy with the visuals, which is the big thing. They went for a lot of really great-looking graphical stuff with a lot of soldiers on the screen, with a lot of like giant effects and explosions happening. I could not see this game running on I could not see it running on PS4 or Xbox One. That's another big make or break for me too. This game has to have online of some kind. Granted, I don't know, I usually have like one friend to play with, but I mean obviously I could always try to get just the community involved. But that is another big thing there too. Like it needs to at least have like a online thing. No, it's not console exclusive. This is just for the state of play, so obviously PlayStation's gonna be like, it's on PlayStation 5. It's not going to mention if it's on the other ones. But if you look at the website, it already confirms that it's going to be on Steam, Xbox Series S and X, and then it's going to have PS5 as well, of course. So it's not console exclusive. Also, good morning, Trixie. Hope you're doing good. He got that huge ass axe. Yeah, no, literally your Xbox Ones and PS4s would literally combust and blow up. There's no fucking shot this thing went up. If people were having some issues on Dynasty Warriors 9, which some people did. The people mentioned to me at the time, even with patches and everything, Dynasty Warriors 9 with their loading times and like the big open world and having a lot of soldiers on screen, their game would like kind of sometimes break and shit too. And like their game, like there's no way this game would be able to fucking handle. There's no way this game, your consoles can handle this game. Or the PS4 and Xbone, I mean. There's no shot. It is on PC, yeah. And obviously with PC, it's safe because they'll always allow you to adjust like settings if it's too much. But no, there's no way PS4 and Xbox One can handle this. There's no shot. This shit looks way too good to be on Xbox One. It's at PS4. You think the whole cast will return? No. And like, again, I'm not like super upset about it personally, but it mostly just depends on where they go with it. And they're also giving a large focus on just your character. But again, for all we know, the biggest things that they need to have is a free mode. You can play with those characters if they are in fact playable. Because right now, all we've really been able to see is just you playing as this character. The only time it shows that you might potentially be able to play as another character is when they show Cao shooting ordering people to shoot arrows, which is something your custom character can do too. So it's not a cutscene right there. Or maybe it is a cutscene. I don't know, with that crazy dynamic shot. But I'm assuming that means there's no character. This might be your character creator right here. This your character here. This one right here might be your character. that you can edit and stuff, because they're basically just going off of the pre-made character. They did the same thing with Wolong. It's just going off the pre-made character that they did, so this could potentially be the character that you use throughout the entirety of the game. Yeah, I could see DDB5 cast. Yeah, I could see that with adding some more like maybe well-deserved characters in it and stuff. But dude, I can't even imagine, like, this doesn't even look like a Dynasty Warriors game. This shit looks even better than Wolong does. Like, this doesn't even look like a Warriors game. Until you actually see the gameplay, of course. But, like, through just the cutscenes alone, this doesn't look like a Dynasty game. This looks better. I don't know if that's the nice way of saying it, but this looks so much more cooler and, like, better. This be a more story-focused Empire game? I don't think it's gonna be Empire. It's gonna have, like, your little tactics and stuff, like, again, being able to, like, have archers shoot for you and stuff like that. But no, I don't think it's gonna be really like Empires-esque. Unless you mean like with like bases and stuff too. I'm assuming bases will probably still be a thing. I don't know. This is crazy. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Yeah, exactly, Jensu. That's what I'm saying too. Yeah, in a world of chaos, a nameless hero rises. Yeah, the biggest thing right there, a nameless hero rises. I'm assuming this is just the pre-made custom character for them. Again, Wolong did it. I'm pretty sure Neo 2 did it as well when they did their stuff for trailers and everything. So don't go strictly off of this. Wait until we see another trailer, and then we'll go from there. But off of what we see right now, this looks fire. That Xiahou Dun on the horse at around 38 seconds. Let's see. I will check for you right now. But no, that fluid just shit right here. This looks, again, just looks so clean, so good. Looks fluid as fuck in the cutscenes. Again, I don't know. I can't even tell if it's pre-rendered or not, or if that's just in-game models just being used. It looks that damn good. It looks great. All right, we'll stop right on here. Where are we at? 36. Is it? Oh, you said at 38. Well, of course we have Chungpu here. Because he's rocking the red. You can still see his weapon from Dynasty Warriors 9 in there. I don't know if there's anybody else on this screen, though, that you can really see. Oh, wait, right here. There's somebody else right here, too. I think that might be Cao Cao. Oh, actually, there's another person right there on horseback as well. Oh, there's a lot more people than I noticed. Okay, hold on. Yeah, I see Cao Cao. There might be someone right here, too, but I can't really see them too well because they're kind of getting that, like, weird effect when they go near the edge. But there is somebody else on horseback that I can't really see that well. The 100-Year War game? Yeah. The Bladestorm. This shit makes me want to play Bladestorm, to be honest. But yeah, I don't know. I can't tell exactly who that's supposed to be because, again, I can't really see that well. That might be. I'm not sure. I'm trying to get as good of a look as I can. That might actually be Xiahou Dun, I think. I can't exactly tell too well. That might be Xiahou Dun because he has the short hair. I could have sworn I saw him just using like a scimitar type weapon, like a big sword. I could be wrong. I could be talking out of my ass right now. I'll give it one more look-see. Yeah, I want to say that's probably him. Dude, this looks so... Actually, wait, was there anybody right there as well during like the front line area? Like a general or something? Let's see. We got a generic soldier there. I don't see anybody else like... Is there anybody in the... Nope, too far. Is there anybody in the back? I'm trying to go off of speculation of like who we have. I'm assuming we're gonna have like the base characters from the game that we're pretty much used to for like the old era of the Three Kingdoms and everything like that. We'll have the three brothers. We'll probably have the Xiahous. We'll obviously have Cao Cao. We'll most likely have Sun Jian. Probably Sun Ce and Sun Quan. Maybe Sun Shangxiang as well. Chungpu obviously is there. I'm assuming we'll get... I mean, obviously one other person is obviously going to be Zhang Jiao. We've not seen him, surprisingly, even though this is a lot of Yellow Turban and Hulao Gate stuff. We have not seen Dong Zhuo either yet, so there's still a lot that we need to see. I need to know when the next trailer is due. I need to know now. This shit looks... There's so much speculation, but it's got to be so hype. Like, I want to just see more. I'm greedy. I want to see... Oh, wait! Right here! Is that Sun Yo with a staff? Is that Sun Yo with a staff? This looks like Sun Yo. The hair, the shaggy hair, the robes look very familiar to his Dynasty Warriors 9 design. I think that's Zunyo with a staff. Weird decision, but okay. I'm just trying to go back as close as possible to that shot. It looked like Zunyo, to me at least. Yeah, right here. This looks like Zunyo for sure. Who else might be? Not that I missed that one. I might have missed something else. I feel like I see like a white rag over here. Oh, but I'm not gonna jump the gun and say that's Su Huang. Could be LightyTheNube? I don't know. This looks more like robes than actual like battle armor. That would be pretty wild if they didn't put. Oh, I'm assuming also we'll probably get Diao Chan as well since she plays a big part. So we'll probably those are probably going to be confirmed characters. Bro, if we actually get a Lu Lingqi in this kind of graphical look, I'm gonna lose my goddamn mind. I'm curious to see how the others are gonna look. Like the no-brainer, like obvious characters that we know are gonna be here most likely. Again, the three brothers of Liu Bei, with Liu Bei, Guan Yu, and Zheng Fei. Which we got a glimpse of Guan Yu at least. I don't think we got a glimpse of Liu Bei or anybody else yet. If they put Li Dian, then they need to keep Yue Jin. Oh, I'm assuming they probably will. I mean, they're pretty, even though they were in later games, they were pretty prominent generals. That transition was so clean. Just a generic getting his ass whooped there. Like, even the terrain and everything, and that shot's probably one of my favorites of all time. Actually, is there anybody around during this shot too? Let me see. Ooh, bad shot, bad shot. My eyes! Ah, that'll be pretty tough to see. Maybe we can slow it down. I'll try to slow it down. Oh my god, that shot of Cao Cao is so weird. Oh yeah, right there. Who's that? Right here. This is a completely new design. Who is that? Newman, enhance! Yeah, this, or is that just your character? That might just be your character. I'm sorry. I think that's just your character. Never mind. Yeah, that's just your character. Got excited for a second there. Obviously, we got Lu Bu. Anybody in this close? Oh, Chen Gong, I think, right here, isn't it? Right here? I think this is Chen Gong. I think we got Chen Gong over here. The hair looks very familiar. The hat looks familiar. That's got to be Chen Gong. There's no shot that isn't. Yeah, that's definitely Chen Gong. Cannot deceive my eyes. Oh yeah, he does have a warp fan. That's what's making me wonder if they're focusing primarily on the on your character. That's what I'm considering right now. And then there's Lu Bu just mowing down the fucking world. Yeah, the only thing I can think of is if they either give them similar movesets, or if they are in fact just giving them like different movesets with the same weapon. Which, I mean, that's Dynasty Warriors 5 stuff, so I'm not complaining about that part at least. But even still, later, Tori, thank you for stopping by. Have a great rest of your day. Oh, I lost him. Trying to get a better look at him, but I lost him. I thought if I turned the camera around, that's all right. And just whacking on a bunch of soldiers. Great shot. Doesn't look like anybody really here. I'm gonna assume it's a custom CAC, yeah. There's Guan Yu again. Last shot before they just bring to the title screen. Yeah, and then they do have the dude over on the far end, but I don't know if he's really. Might be, but I'm not entirely sure. I mean, he does have more. He has a more like this guy right here does have a more eye-opening look than other officers do. I don't think that is a generic design. That might actually be a playable character for all I know. Yeah, I don't know. That looks more of a prominent design than a generic design, but I could be wrong. Nameless hero rises. Dude, the amount of soldiers is so mind-blowing. Bro, if this is what they were working on since DW9, like, if they were taking their time on this thing since DW9, if they actually managed to make this, like, into a really good game, like, within the time of, like, 9 Empires, I'd be blown away. There's no fucking shot. They had to have been working on this game for a hot fucking minute. This looks so crazy. Yeah, I don't know how they're going to be doing with the weapons and everything for the other officers yet. So far, it looks like there's going to be shared weapons. There's no way that Zhuge Liang has something other than a fucking war fan. So odds are there are going to be people who use the similar weapon still. Whether or not they do something different with that, like have like different moves or special moves or something like that. Potentially. Oh, was there something about the color of the soldiers for that shot? Or are they just all wearing yellow? Yeah, they're all just wearing yellow. I think this is still the yellow turbans. Yeah, same. I want more info now, dude. This looks insane. Yeah, so this is just a bunch of generics. Maybe there's someone in the middle here. I don't think that is Yuan Sha. That might just be I think these are just a bunch of generics. Maybe. I'm not entirely sure. I wish we could actually, like, hear what they're saying instead of just getting the narrator. Yeah, this shot is still, like, obviously... This and the siege shot are easily my favorite shots. This looks so good. It looks so, like, really damn good. Yeah, I would say at least, like, start giving us character models and everything like they did for Dynasty Warriors 9. As soon as we get this trailer done, they should put up more characters. Absolutely. But it looks good. I like what I'm at least seeing with the custom character so far. Or the nameless hero, if we even customize. I'm assuming he will be. I'm hoping. I'm praying that he can be customized. But yeah. That's I mean, we talked about all we can for now. Like they've given it for this little trailer, they've definitely showed quite a bit, but not enough. You know, they've shown a lot, but they haven't shown enough. We're playing Where's Wally in this trailer. Dude, sometimes you gotta just dissect a trailer, because there's plenty you can see just within a trailer alone. It's like, hell, we were able to say that there was a bunch of people already on the roster. Some of them were probably no-brainers. I mean, obviously a lot from, like, the Yellow Turban and, like, Hulao Gate characters, we were probably going to assume they were going to be there. I don't know, well, maybe we'll still be able to get, like, Hua Xiong. And maybe with the fact that they won't be having as many characters, I'm not even saying that they will. I'm not even saying that they won't. But the big thing is, for me, is, like, if they do focus on a specific era, they might be able to, like, make it to where, like, characters that could potentially get cut stay in, but, like, the later characters in the later eras definitely get cut, at least until the next game or something. I'm getting a nosebleed. That's not good. I haven't enjoyed a Dynasty game since 5 Extreme Legends, but I remain hopeful. Yeah, I mean, the newer games aren't for everybody, and I understand that. But, I mean, I personally enjoy the, I've enjoyed most of the newer Dynasty Warriors games after 5. 6, not really. 7 and 8 were really good. 9, it turned out to be an okay game, but not a great game. Yeah, no, this looks insane. Yeah, I am probably getting a nosebleed for thinking too much. You're probably wrong. I legit probably am. Racking my brain right now. It's gonna be, after seeing this trailer here, it's gonna be a nightmare having to wait much longer just to get another trailer or even just some news on their website. I'm hoping between the time of the trailer and the website, we at least get some characters. Yeah, I did. Yeah, showing the castle, like, getting broken down and stuff. Oh, there's Lu Bu again. And we also saw Chen Gong earlier as well. Be really of interest here, unless they're in this pile of people who are getting their asses torn asunder. But I don't think so. No, I mean, obviously we'll be doing more stuff like this if we get a lot of trailers for what's to come. I'm perfectly fine with doing just streams primarily off of this stuff, where we can just, like, talk about it for an hour or so. This looks good. This looks good. I'm really excited to see what they can, how much this game can handle on, like, better hardware of, like, the PS5 and Series X, obviously with good PCs as well. But I'm excited. I'm definitely very, very excited about it. I really want to be able to see more of this. I want to be able to get more news on it, hopefully sooner rather than later, because They definitely need to start showing stuff. This definitely looks like a custom hairstyle too. It looks like something you would probably see. Good fucking shot of him just screaming to the heavens. Yeah, who knows? We'll have to wait and see what happens. We'll just have to wait and see. There's still... I'm assuming we got some time before the next trailer happens and everything, but hopefully sooner rather than later we get at least some news on their website, which will be this one right here. Hopefully we'll be able to get some news on it, and maybe they'll start revealing some characters and everything too for it. Maybe some explanations on the gameplay. I think they did a lot of that stuff for the Dynasty Warriors 9 stuff too as well when they made that website showing off all the characters and everything like that. But yeah, it looks really cool. I'm not gonna say it's gonna be like the most groundbreaking thing in the world. I think it's definitely gonna be a game changer for better or worse. Also, I just noticed too that they changed up the actual text, the font for the Dynasty Warriors logo. Yeah, who knows? We just gotta wait and find out. We just gotta wait until the next trailer, or at least wait until we get some more news. But who knows when it's gonna be? When do you think we'll get more info? I would hope that they at least give a little bit more news since the launch of the trailer, probably within the coming weeks. Whether or not would we get another trailer, I'm hoping it's gonna be within a month, maybe. There is also Summer Game Fest, I think it was, in June? Maybe something there. I'm not sure. I'm not really sure what they focus on in Summer Game Fest. But this was definitely a big surprise. I'm assuming the DW5 cast for the most part will remain. A lot of those characters. Some of the newer characters that were put in that are around during during this time period of like the Yellow Turban Rebellion and the Hulao Gate battles, which is so far what we've seen. Obviously, we're seeing some other battles as well when it shows off like you fighting like guys in green, like that one, and then fighting guys in red, like that one. So we'll obviously get some like other ones as well. So I'm assuming I really do think we'll probably go up to, if they go through the whole way, fuck crazy. But part of me feels like a good slow point would probably be like Chirby. Can just give us a lot of the characters from that era from Yellow Turban to Chirby, and the next game just give us the ones from Chirby to like Wuzhong Plains or something, maybe even after that one too, if they feel so compelled. Was Yuanshu even a unique? He used the rapier like a lot of other characters did. Graduated high school since the last DW game, but I got a job and stuff. DW was my childhood. Yeah, no, what was it? Yeah, 2018 was like was the last Dynasty Warriors like main game, minus the 9 Empires, I think, right? Oh, unique model. Oh, okay. I'm assuming he will. He plays a pretty decent part in the early parts of the Three Kingdoms like coming up, so I would imagine so. He has a pretty prominent role. Not saying like huge influential role, but prominent-ish. He had a lot of screen time, even as a generic back then. So I would imagine he would probably still at least have like a unique design and everything. I'd be fine if they ended at Wuzhong Plains too. I'd be perfectly fine with that. I know that probably a lot of people would just like it if they went all the way to like towards Jin and everything too, but even if they want to just wait on that and maybe just give like a Jin DLC or just, I don't know. I'd be fine with them just stopping at either Chirby or Wuzhong Plains personally. How they combine with SW5 to create Warriors Orochi? I don't think that probably was just here. There's two things that I got with that with Warriors Orochi. Either they're gonna just keep using the Dynasty Warriors 8 and the Samurai Warriors 4 cast, which I'm fine with, or Warriors Orochi is officially dead. That's the only thing I can think of, is that it's probably just dead. They could probably give us the SW5 cast still, but it only took 2,303 days after releasing Dynasty Warriors 9. Really? God damn. Wait, wouldn't that be more? Because it came out in 2018. Really that much? No, you're right. I'm sorry. I'm thinking of something completely different. Never mind. Don't worry. And then Wuzhong Plains just put Sima Yi and Chunhua in Wei faction. Yeah, I can see that happening. Or they could even just make it Wei Jin or something like that. Like Wei/Jin, or even if they want to still just put Jin in there for all I care. I don't give a damn. But I wouldn't mind them just ending at Wuzhong Plains. The weapon does Li Dian gonna use instead of a spinning blade saw thing. In 9, he ended up using a similar weapon to Guan Yu's. So they could just potentially do that. You know what? If they want to, the only thing I could really potentially see them still doing is a Warriors All-Stars. I don't really see. I don't know if Warriors. I don't know if Orochi's gonna make it. The only thing I could see them doing with Warriors Orochi again, like I said, is just using the SW4 and the Dynasty Warriors 8 cast. Worst case scenario, that what they could do is wait until SW6, then use the Dynasty Warriors 8 cast, and then also use the SW6 cast with them all revamped or something. Even though the Dynasty cast would probably just be the same. They changed up the combos way too much in Dynasty Warriors at this point, so I don't know. And for all we know, again, this could not, this might potentially be Dynasty Warriors 10. It might not be. I have no idea. A lot of people are speculating that it is. A lot of people I've seen in the chat, a lot of people are saying it probably is. A lot of people are saying it could just be a spin-off. If it is, that's a hell of a spin-off. But even still, can't really say for certain. We'll just have to wait and find out. Here's the Monkey Paw Warriors. Orochi will continue. As a gotcha. Oh, you just had to say it. We were just talking about mobile games earlier. That we thought this one was probably going to be a mobile game, but that would be so sad. I would think it's spin-off. This is a huge project to be a spin-off. This is a massive project to be just a spin-off. Unless, again, this is just to show what we have in store for the next Dynasty Warriors game. If this is our placeholder until like Dynasty Warriors 10, cool. If it's not, if this is supposed to be Dynasty Warriors 10, we'll just have to wait and see what happens. But if this is supposed to just be what we get until Dynasty Warriors 10 is actually ready, that's fine. I'm cool with that. Which is why they only make you play as a custom character. I'm fine with that. Like I said, I mentioned I would love a game where they just have you play as your character, like have a custom character and you just go through historical battles that way. If that's the way they do it, that's the way they do it. Dude, Kessen 2 is my fucking game. I love Kessen 2. Yeah, no, he looks weird. Apparently someone said, I think it was Navir, said that he was like at 19 or 20 when he did his, when he became like a warlord or whatever, or something like that. I'm not sure. But, I guess it would make sense then. Yeah, it does look weird. He just looks like a young Lu Bu. With his eyebrows and everything. This game be the next mainline game would finally end the numbering problem. It's true. They could just go with what they were doing with the Like a Dragon Yakuza series. They could just start calling it Dynasty Warriors Origins, Dynasty Warriors, I don't know, 3 Kingdoms or whatever. They could do that. Or again, this could just be them just flexing and being like, hey, here's something to look forward to in the future for Dynasty Warriors 10. Or it might be, I don't know. It's way too early to see. But this does look very, very cool. It looks very cool. I don't know how the combat will be yet. Obviously, we've seen some shots here and there, but for now at least, the cautiously optimistic is back. But that's about it. Just because I don't know what else we're going to... I don't know how much freedom we're going to have in this game. In terms of being able to play as the other characters, in terms of like how their weapons are going to be, how many weapons you could play with in this game, how the combat's going to be, because the combat looks... It still feels like you're facing... Like, it still feels like, you know, you mowing down a bunch of enemies, which is great. But it just depends on just how the actual, like, gameplay itself is going to look, like the combat and everything. So, just a matter of waiting and seeing. God, I don't know when we're going to get a... Oh, it's going to be Dynasty Warriors Empires 2. God, it's going to be crazy. Yeah, I'm assuming it'll probably just be linked to your character. If this is their way of being able to, like, you play through the main, like, through the game, through the story modes and everything, just with a character, a custom character, maybe potentially having another character on the side. I don't think they will do that, but I think it's going to probably be like Wolong. You're just playing with your custom character. And this game really looks like it would flourish with some co-op. Flourish. With a 2 or 3 player co-op. It would flourish with this shit. We just gotta be hopeful and pray that it actually happens, because I really would love some co-op for this fucking game. This looks like it would be so much fun to play on co-op, personally. But yeah, we'll just have to wait and see. There's still so much things we have to do. We have so much time. There's so much to know, to learn first about this game and everything. So we'll just have to wait and see what happens. But at least for now, goddamn, dude, this looks great. This looks really cool. I'm very excited for it. I did not think I thought we were just going to probably get like another Dynasty Warriors 9 clone or something like that. And they were just going to like polish it up. And I was going to be like, all right, that looks cool. This looks insane. Especially now that I know it's coming out for new gen consoles. Where we're going to have like a lot more going on. The visuals are going to look really beautiful. We're going to have a crap ton more soldiers on screen. Looks like there's going to be a lot more like crazy effects happening with like castles and like castle walls being torn to shreds through like catapults and everything. I'm excited for at least that stuff. I don't know if there's going to be open world or not. I feel like with the consoles they could handle it, but this might be them trying to attempt it again. I'm not entirely sure. Again, we just got to wait and see what happens at this point. If they do it with this, cool. We'll see what happens. Yeah, that's true. We will most likely get some really banging music. I hope so, at least. I really hope so. These games never let down with the music. The soundtracks are always fantastic, so we'll have to wait and see. Yeah, no, that's what I'm saying. I think that for most part, they kind of just tweaked the Dynasty Warriors 9 designs. A lot of them, I think, like Lu Bu, for instance, had a very similar model. So, and if they're also giving age progression for certain characters as well, that also makes me think that we're probably, if we actually are, they're either just focusing on like important characters. The last one that actually got it was Liu Bei, I think, for Dynasty Warriors 9. He was the only one to get age progression in that game, with his with just him growing facial hair. And Cao Cao's face actually looks young here, instead of just like the same face, just with facial hair like Liu Bei's was. Cao Cao actually looks really young here, which makes me wonder if they actually are going to be maybe potentially focusing on like just certain characters with age progression that really feel like they need it. I don't know, but it looks crazy. It looks really, really crazy. Yeah, no, I love the designs as well. I think they just tweaked up the designs for the most part. Again, the character models look relatively the same. Like when we saw the back of like Chung Pu, he looked pretty much the same. Chen Gong looked the same from the angle that we saw on him. It looked like it looked pretty much the same. Those are just like slight like altered designs. Would you play as a female character and have fun weapons like the twin fans or the chakrams? I would love that if you could. I'm assuming you'll be able to pick between a male and female character if this is in fact a created character. But since it is also mentioned that it's, here, let me scroll down. What is it? What did they say it is? In a world of chaos where a nameless hero rise. I'm assuming that means we'll probably be able to get like a custom character. This will be like the template for your character, most likely. Yeah, it could just be a created character spinoff. Again, just a sign of things to come, or them just wanting to still use this kind of combat style. Just do nice on an experiment and be like, all right. That's why I'm feeling like if they go the whole way with Wuzhong Plains, cool. But if they even just stop at like an earlier time, just to at least give us a teaser of like how this game's gonna be with like its combat and the visuals and having all the character and like having all these like soldiers on screen and like having different effects and everything like that for another Dynasty Warriors game in the future, like another bigger title like Dynasty Warriors 10 or something. I'm fine with that. I'm fine. If this is a game of a sign of things to come, I'm fine with that. If this actually is supposed to be its next biggest installment of the Dynasty Warriors franchise, I'm fine with that too. But this could be a really big make or break for it. I don't know. We'll have to wait and see. God damn, dude, I'm pretty excited. I'm just happy we finally got something new to talk about. That's my biggest thing. We got something brand new to talk about. We got some banging looking like stuff going on right now with the combat, with the effects, the cutscenes, everything just looks so good. I love it. But yeah, I will say, probably expect cuts in the characters. If we even get to play as the character is another story. I don't know. This could just be a game, just like Wolong, where it's primarily focused on just your character. And then maybe as like this game's going on, they're maybe making another one to make it to where you can play as all the characters specifically. I have no idea. We'll have to wait and find out. Again, it's only one trailer, but we'll have to wait and see. But it's almost 9 o'clock here, 9 p.m. here. I'm exhausted, but I'm very hyped. We've been going for about an hour and a half talking about this as well. But I think this will be a good stopping point. We've talked about as much as we can at this point, kind of running in circles at this point with it. We'll be able to talk about it in future streams as well. We'll be playing some Dynasty Warriors 5 Extreme Legends probably Monday or Sunday, probably. We'll be doing the shoe stuff. I'll probably do a poll to decide who we have for that one and everything, but there's still plenty more time to talk about it and everything. We still have, this is only the first trailer. There's still plenty of time. We have till 2025 as well. We're only halfway through the year. Well, not even halfway through the year yet, but we're getting close to it. So we got a bit of a wait before it. I don't know when it's going to be. Obviously, we don't know when it's coming out. It could be the like, early 2025. It could be late 2025, mid. Who knows? So but regardless, there's still time. So let's just wait and see what happens. Keep an eye on the website, people. Keep an eye out for trailers and everything. Of course, you're always more than welcome to bombard me, either on Discord, in the Discord server, and or in YouTube chats and everything too, when we're just streaming and just chilling out. Even if it's on a game that has no link towards Dynasty Warriors, you're more than welcome to let me know. I'm very hyped. I'm very excited. I'm very curious to see how this stuff's gonna go. So if, yeah, feel free to let me know. Y'all are gonna help be my outlet while I'm working and shit, and probably doing other streams. Yeah, we'll be back with more Dynasty content probably either this Sunday or on Monday for sure. But yeah, everybody, we're gonna be finishing it up here for today. Today was super fun. Got to play some Samurai Warriors 4 DX. We got this brand new trailer for Dynasty Warriors Origins, which looks so really awesome so far. I'm at a loss for words at this point. I'm super excited for it. I hope you all are as well. Hey, if you guys are excited for it, you want to see some more of Dynasty Warriors Origins, especially me covering it, be sure to let me know by hitting that like button. And for those of you who watch this later, let me know your comments down below. Maybe we missed a character. Maybe you want to give your thoughts on everything as well about what potentially could be happening. Again, it's only the first trailer, so feel free to just drop whatever you feel like saying, or just your hopes and dreams for this game, or maybe future games if this is just a spin-off and all that stuff. Let me know down below. Would greatly appreciate it, VOD watchers. And of course, everybody here tuning in today during the stream, thank you, chat, very much. We either smashing the like button, chatting in the chat, all that stuff. Greatly appreciate you all very, very much. And if you're someone who's new to the channel and you like the content that you see, be sure to hit that subscribe button. We are trying to hit 10K on the channel. Let's let the hype build up for this new Dynasty game, for better or worse. If the game goes good, if it goes bad, let's just build up the hype. Let's get the love going around and everything like that too. Very excited for it. And of course, I'll stream over on twitch.tv/LightyVT. You can go ahead and check me out over there. We also have a Discord server, the WoWiest Barracks. We have a whole section of Koei General. You can go ahead and talk about Warrior stuff on the Discord. It's at the top of the description. You can go ahead and join us over there, chat about whatever you want to chat about and everything. Keep it civil. And just have some fun with it and all that stuff. But yeah, everybody, with that being said, chat, lurkers, those of you who watch later, thank you all very much for watching. I hope you all have a fantastic rest of your day and or evening. I'll be seeing you all in the next one. Farewell.